Hello everybody, how's it going? Reynoso, what the help man? How's it going today? How's it going today? I hope it's going good for you. This binder I have is falling apart. I think I'm getting a new one. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off this binder because it's falling apart on me. If I can get it back together. I don't think so, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off. How's it going, huh? Alright, so this is the drawing I've been working on lately. There's another one I was working on before. And we're going to continue with this drawing here tonight. Once again, I'm Jose Reynoso. Today is, what day is it today? It is March 15th, Saturday, March 15th. This is what we're drawing on. And last time I was working on this, I was working on the scorpion part. Today I'm gonna work on this, here's what I'm gonna be working on. Maybe this ego part here today. How's it going, huh? Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit sleepy, I'm a little bit tired. So let me see what color I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use brown on this eagle. Let me find a couple of browns here. Maybe this one. Find some more browns. Maybe this one here. Maybe that one. There's another one. And I also need to find a black pen. Let's try to find a black pen real quick here. It's been a long day today, you guys. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday today. Black pen right here. Here's another black pen. That should be enough. That should be enough to continue. That should be enough to continue. All right, we have Agustos. Vizcaíno. Saludos desde Nayarit, dice. Órale, muchas gracias. Yo estoy acá en Santa Rosa, California. Un saludo ahí para usted. Para todos los de allí de Nayarit. Yo tenía muchos amigos ahí de Nayarit también. Dicen que está muy bonito. Tenía más antes tenía un cuñado, un amigo que es, hello, how you doing? Moon Dust and David's World. Hey, thanks. Muchas gracias por los saludos. Texas Cowboy, how you doing? Nice to have you back, Texas Cowboy. I had some friends right there from Nayarit, right? Y su papá del amigo, ellos agarraban mucho camarón ahí de la costa. Y la crean o no, yo fui hasta Tijuana y se los compré. Me lo trajeron hasta Tijuana. Yo fui y se los compré allí. Compramos varios sacos de camarón. Varios sacos de camarón. Y me los traje acá para Estados Unidos. Y yo los vendía en la pulga. Los vendía en la pulga en bolsitas así. Y les echaba chilito, les echaba limoncito. Y la mera verdad, man, hice un chingo de dinero con esos camarones que me vendía el señor ese ahí de Nayarit. Okay, toxic but not toxic, huh? All right, that makes a lot of sense. Hey, thanks, Texas Cowboy, for the gifts, man. I really appreciate that, home. Really appreciate that, Texas Cowboy. All right, so here we go. Today I'm going to be working on this part of the. I'm going to be working on this part of the eagle right here, so that I can get the drawing going. I'm going to show you a couple of the drawings that I have here that I've been working on. For those of you that here's one that I finished not too long ago. This is a drawing This is the last drawing I did actually. This is the last one I finished here. This is the theme on this is love. That was a subject. I had different viewers gave me different ideas. I took the best ones, the ones that I like the best, and I incorporated it into this drawing here, you guys. Okay, so this is the last drawing I did. Here's another one that I'm still working on right here. Somehow this camera is all blurry, you guys. I'm really sorry about that on TikTok today. I think I'm gonna have to get another phone because this phone the cameras are getting messed up. And this is my newest phone, so I need to do something about that. Okay, and then I see what else I have. I also have this drawing that I was working on here. I finished this one a while back. Oh my god, I'm getting kind of tired today. It's been a long day. And let's see, I got a couple more drawings here that are. This is another one that I'm still working on here. I've been doing this for a family friend or family trainer, Marco 707. This is his drawing. I still haven't finished it. I still have stuff to do on it, as you can see. This is one of those random drawings that I draw once in a while. Started this and still haven't finished it. And I started this one a while back, and it's just kind of like an idea. I don't know if I'm going to continue with this one. I don't know. I kind of don't like it, and I kind of do. I kind of don't like it because it looks like a big butt. You see how it looks like a big butt? Anyways, let's continue with this one here. Don't get too carried away. Sometimes I have too many drawings going at the same time, and then sometimes I start a new drawing, and that's not a good idea, but I do it anyways. So, yes, Texas Cowboy. I have all kinds of different projects that I have going on. Too many to keep up with. And here's another one that I finished a while back. I like this one right here. This one came out pretty good, I think. And I could see that this camera, this is hella foggy. Let's see if I can clean it up a little bit. Yep, it's a little bit foggy. In a second. There we go. Yeah, can you still see? It's still foggy, huh? Yeah, I definitely need to get a new phone, you guys. It's gonna cost me another $1,000 somehow. Or sometimes what I do is I always put TikTok on my best phone. So I'm probably gonna swap it over here next time. I already got this one over here on YouTube. And then my two smaller phones I have for Facebook and Instagram. So I'm gonna have to get another for TikTok, you guys. Is the camera cracked? Let me see. No, it's not cracked. It just looks like it's. I think it might have gotten something in the inside the lens. Doesn't look cracked or anything. Scratched. No, I don't see no scratches either. I don't know. I was just gonna have to buy another phone, you guys. Or at least do an insurance claim on it or something. Alright, well, sorry about that. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, I can even see it blurry on my side. I don't know if you guys can see it on your side, but like right here, this area right here is blurry. See, this area is blurry, but over here is fine. Over here is fine. Just this area right here. Yeah, so sorry about that. Alright, so let's continue. I'm going to continue with this eagle part right here. Are you going out tonight? Says Victoria. No, Victoria, you know what? Today I'm going to stay in. I've been going out for a while now. That's why I haven't been drawing for a while. So I'm just going to stay here tonight. You know, it's really cold outside. Yeah, it has a blur spot, but still good. Alright, cool. Thanks, Texas Cowboy. No, I don't feel like going out tonight. I've been going out a few times already this week. It's really cold. I really don't feel like going out. You know, when it's cold, I like to stay in because it's freezing outside. So I'm just gonna stay here, stay talk with you guys for a little while, and yeah. Susie, thank you very much. Susie Q. Thank you, Susie. Appreciate the kiss. A lot of times, that's why I don't draw sometimes, because I'm out, you know, doing stuff. Go out, and by the time I come home, it's late. So today I'm just gonna stay home. I'm gonna go to sleep early tonight. I'm not the kind of person that needs to go out every night anymore. You know, I'm getting kind of old, so going out every night is not my thing anymore. You know what I mean? So I try to stay home as much as I can. But it's still a lot of fun, though. You know, especially when you go out with the ladies. You know. Pero sí me voy a tomar una chela. You guys know what chela means? Anybody know what chela means? Even though it's kind of cold, pero una chela sí se antoja. Hey, Texas Cowboy, do you speak Spanish by any chance? Are you American, Mexican, or give me a hint? Oh yeah, that feels better. That feels way better. Maybe one of these days we could start a drawing for you, Texas Cowboy. I don't know if you're into that kind of stuff, but if you are, maybe one of these days we could start a drawing for you. This song's tight. I like this song. Daniel, Daniel the gamer, how you doing? And then 115136 says, "Is that crab or a scorpion?" Well, check it out. It's supposed to be a scorpion. Uh, Here goes say, my favorite YouTuber is back. Yay, thanks, man. It's a scorpion. It's supposed to be a scorpion. That's why I put put the two tongs, and then I put the pincher over here. I made the pincher the shape of a heart. I use hearts in a lot of things that I do, you guys. So yes, it's supposed to be a scorpion. My drawings, they're kind of stick figures, you guys. They're, compared to other people. I've seen a lot of people do some badass drawings, you know what I mean? Me, I just, I try to do the best I can. My skills are more like jailhouse skills. I like to draw and everything, but before I used to draw when I used to get locked up when I was younger. I used to draw when I was, when I used to go to jail, and that's when I used to draw mostly when I was in jail because to pass time. And then when I'm locked up, I really don't like to be hanging out with a bunch of dudes, but there's no other way because it's all there is. There's a bunch of dudes all over the place, right? And drawing keeps your mind busy instead of getting involved with politics and getting involved with drama. And it also makes you money, okay? When I used to be locked up and stuff, I used to draw all kinds of pretty stuff like flowers and, pretty ribbons and stuff like that men would buy from me, and they would sell it, and they would send it to their wives. Stuff like this, pretty stuff like this that men would send to their girlfriends or wives for their anniversaries, their birthdays, you name it, stuff like that. And but when you're sometimes when you're in jail, you don't have money, and so that's one of the reasons I would draw. Buy some commissary, buy some chocolate, some coffee, stuff like that. That you don't get for free from the state. I never did no state time though. I've never been to prison, so I'm not a hardcore criminal. So sorry to disappoint you people. I'm just one of those people that once in a while would land in jail and be there for a while and pass the time. So I would draw. I would draw to buy candy bars, buy stuff like that. You trade art for stuff like that. Okay. And drawing is one of those ways to make money. So like a little hustle. You'll be surprised on all kinds of stuff that people do when they're locked up to make money. And drawing is one of those things that you can do to make money. So I would draw. That was my hustle. It's just drawing for people. And I don't like doing negative drawings, like, doing gang related stuff. I would get away from that because then you draw something that's gang related for this one gang, and then the other gang doesn't like it. They see you drawing crazy stuff like that. They'll call you out on it and all kinds of stuff. So I would get away from that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Sexy ladies in the house. anyways, yeah, a lot of the times when I was locked up and I'd be drawing, I would draw in the middle of the night when everybody's sleeping, when everything was all quiet. I would draw into the night as much as I can until the guards would either turn off my light or or I would get tired because at nighttime it's not that it's not always quiet. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes there's people yelling or crying or whatever, but most of the time it is quiet, and so I would be able to concentrate a little bit more. And then the CEOs, the guards, they turn on music. They turn on some country music or whatever, rock and roll, whatever kind of music I would listen to, and I could hear it through my door. So that would be pretty cool, you know. And then late at night when you're in jail, sometimes you got guys drawing, right? They sit down on the picnic tables or whatever they're drawing their stuff, and deal. What's happening, Skips? So they would I'd be drawing, on the table sometimes like this, concentrating, trying to shade, trying to get it really tight, and then you get somebody, boom, puts their elbows right on the table. Hey, what you doing? Blah blah blah. And then, that mess you all up, right? And you know what? That creates a lot of fights. That creates a lot of fights in the jail because I'm a nice guy, but there's other guys out there that are mean. So you bump into them, and that would cause fights right away. And there was a lot of fights because of that. So that's why I always used to like to draw at nighttime. Or if I was, drawing outside, I would do simple drawings where, if somebody bumped into me, it wasn't that big of a deal. So, and I used to see that all the time. Guys would be fighting all the time because, that you bump into them and you mess them up. So, some people, they're already in there unhappy as it is, and then you get somebody, and they don't do it on purpose, but, they bump into you, and then that creates fights. So that's one of the reasons why I always try to draw at nighttime when everybody's sleeping, where nobody can bug me. And so that's why I would draw at nighttime a lot of the times, so that I don't have to deal with dudes bumping into me or stuff like that, And then at nighttime, you can concentrate a little bit better, especially if you have your own cell. If you don't have a cellie or a bunkie or whatever you want to call them, then you can have your light on all night until the Huda turns it off or you fall asleep. So I'm those kind of people that like to draw, in quietness. Like right here, I can turn on my music. Talking to people like you doesn't bother me because I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I can read your comments. If I don't want to hear you read your comments, I don't have to. But it's different here. It's different. But when you're locked up, there's a lot of fights sometimes because men are already there unhappy as it is, and you could say the wrong thing to the wrong person. You could tell them you could say, hey man, what's that? That thing's deformed, or that shit looks like crap. So people just open their mouth. I'm a puro pendejo sometimes, right? And that creates a lot of fights sometimes, you guys. I'm a pretty mellow going guy, okay? Don't get me wrong. But other men are not like that. Other men, you say the wrong thing to them, and it's on. They'll snap. It's putazo's turn. So that's one of the reasons why I'd rather draw in my cell. And then once I finish the drawing or something, I would bring it out, show it to everybody. Hey, try to make a little hustle. This drawing's for sale. And somebody would be like, oh wow, that looks really nice. How much you want for it? And I'd be like, well, give me some coffee. Give me a pack of coffee. A couple candy bars, and it's good. Or they'd be something like, what? I like that, but can you make me something a little bit different? Maybe a different color. Can you put a little ribbon on there with my wife's name on there, or my girlfriend, or, stuff like that. And I'd be like, yeah, sure I can. It's the, give me some coffee and give me some candy bars, and it's on. They'd be like, all right, Simone, I got you on commissary. And that's what I would do. I would show my drawing off to people, you know. And sometimes, you know, there's vatos in there that are badass when it comes to drawing. And they would look at my drawings all funny and stuff, you know. And they would make fun of them. I don't care. Like I said, I'm not a mean person. I don't. That's not something that's gonna cause me to fight somebody. Pero you get vatos in there that are very very touchy, you guys. Very very touchy. Sometimes they're already looking at a big, you know, they're already looking to do hardcore time. They're on their way to prison. You know, there's a lot of things could go wrong. So you don't want to be pulling up these jokes on dudes. You know, so always better get along. And so that's why I rather just keep to myself. I'm not there to make friends in jail. When I'm in jail, I'm not there to make friends. I'm just there to get along. ¿Qué dibujas? Oh, Francisco. Estoy dibujando este dibujito aquí, mire. Es un rey azteca. Aquí está una calavera. Es una calavera. Y luego le puse su corona aquí, la de pluma. Tiene su corona de oro. Voy a hacer una corona de oro aquí. Y tiene sus plumas aquí. Le puse una cruz, ¿ok? Una cruz. Y luego le puse un escorpión, ¿ok? O un alacrán, como lo quieras llamar. Y tiene un nopal acá mexicano, un águila mexicana. Y luego le voy a poner un calendario azteca atrás. An Aztec calendar in the back, right here. And little stuff like that. I don't like to add too much stuff. No me gusta ponerle muchas cosas, Francisco. Porque luego muchas cosas como que muchas cosas no muy bueno. A mí no me gusta ponerle tanto, no. ¿Ok? Gracias, Francisco. So anyways, cuando estoy en la cárcel me gusta dibujar porque en vez de estar ahí con un chingo de vatos que están todos enojados, yo me pongo a dibujar para pasar el tiempo más rápido y también para hacer poquito dinero. Órale, porque Angélica says, Happy Saturday, Jose. Your drawing is coming out amazing. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Jesse Ortiz says, Jesse from East LA here. Órale, Jesse from East LA. Right on, Jesse. How's East LA going over there for you, huh? I live in Northern California. I live in Santa Rosa, California. I don't know if you know where that's at, but it's over here by north of San Francisco. About an hour. It's about an hour north of San Francisco, Jesse. And that's what I do, guys. Sup, Cheech, laugh out loud. You sound just like him. Hey, thanks, home. You know what, Jesse? Honestly, man, when I was a little boy, right? I used to watch those movies all the time with my older brothers. My older brothers used to rent them when I was a little boy. And I always wanted to be like Cheech Marin. I wanted to sound like him. I wanted to look like him. I wanted to have a mustache like that, vato. And so when I started growing up, growing my mustache, and I don't really try to sound exactly like him and stuff, you know what I mean? But people get a kick out of that, and I like that. You know, people call me Cheech all the time. Hey, Cheech, how's it going? Gotta have him. What's happening? You know, shit like that. So yeah, thanks, Jesse. Appreciate that. Let music play. Ora, tú, Cheese and John. Cheese and John, órale. Thanks, man. Yeah, like I was saying, I always wanted to be like that vato when I was a little kid. In Halloween, right? When it was Halloween time, I had two costumes. I was either going to be Cheech or I was going to be Dracula. So it was either Cheech or Dracula. You know, like every year, it would either be Cheech or I would be Dracula. Chris Mercado. ¿Cómo estás? Chris, right? Chris Mercado. How you doing, Chris? So those were my those were my choices for Halloween, you guys. Every year I would either be a Cheech Marin or I will be Dracula. And Dracula's pretty cool too because Dracula he would get all the ladies, he'd get all the pretty girls. And Cheech is just funny, Cheech is like one of those cholos. He's a funny cholo, but he's not a gangster, He's a positive dude. So he's somebody that you can look up to. You know what I mean? He wasn't like no hardcore uh, gangster. He was more like a funny guy, and that's what I used to like about him. Era firme el vato. And I think that's how I started smoking weed too. Because I started fumando yesca because of Cheech, because I thought it was hella funny. I thought all the stuff that Cheech Marin was doing, I used to think it was hella fun. So yeah, thanks you guys. And I always consider Cheech to be a positive role model. You know what I mean? He wasn't like no hardcore gangsters that showing you how to rob, kill, and steal. He was just a comedian. So I always thought that was very cool. Do you still smoke? Oh hell yeah, I still smoke. Jess. Ahorita voy a echar un churro aquí ahorita, homie. Feel that I can concentrate a little bit better. Give me a second, speaking of that. Y quiero que sepas que cuando fumas un churro, te concentras más en dibujando. Yo cuando me fumo un leño, me concentro más on my drawing. And I can get more concentrated on it. Pero no, one of the things I don't like to do though, I don't like to draw negative drawings. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I don't like to make negative drawings. Como all that gangbanging stuff, eso no me gusta. No me gusta because that's not positive. It's just I don't find that cool. And also, like making drawings of like glorifying drugs. Making drugs seem cool, like hardcore drugs and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like none of that either. I also don't like to draw like negative drawings, like racist drawings. Like if my drawings offend somebody, I won't draw them. So I'd rather just draw pretty stuff. Pretty drawings like this that anybody could look at them and like. You know what I mean? Like this drawing, I could sell this drawing to anybody. You know what I mean? I could sell it to a white person, sell it to a black person, a Mexicano, somebody from China, or whoever. You know what I mean? Pero el conejo, hey, what's happening, conejo? ¿Cómo se está, Vali? Salud. So yeah, you guys. So I don't like to draw negative drawings. Okay, whether they're gang related, racist, or buying drugs. I don't like doing that. So anyway, this is the drawing we're doing right now. And I have these other ones this one's another one. Oh man, see, I got some restrictions from TikTok here, you guys. So I'm gonna turn off TikTok for a little while. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Sometimes you start talking about stuff and TikTok picks up on it, and then they restrict you. You start getting banned and all that stuff. So I don't like doing that, you guys. Salud to me. You said, dude, I love your drawings. Hey, thanks. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that, man. Watch, I'll show you a few more that I do. Give me a second. Here's a few more that I do, just. I did this right here for a friend. She said she likes flowers. So what I did is I drew my hand like this. I drew my hand like this, right? And then I put some flowers in there, like I was holding a bouquet. And I put a heart in here, little stuff like that. So yeah, so on this one, that's what I did. I drew my hand. I drew my hand and I pretended I was holding a bouquet of flowers. Let me see. Here's another one right here. I did this for a friend of ours, one of my viewers. She's also an artist. I drew this for her. Maybe it's a quick one that I did that this is real basic. Somebody's mom, they used to call her Chaparra. So I did this for her. So I have all these drawings here that some of them I don't finish though. Some of them I just start and I don't finish. I have a whole bunch of just random drawings that I've started but I haven't finished yet. And I don't like doing that. So I don't like working on too many drawings at the same time is what I'm trying to say. Hey, you guys? We definitely need to get a new camera for TikTok because it's very blurry on this side over here somehow. Yup. I think I scratched that lens. Gonna have to get a new phone. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good right there. Wow. Cheers, I'll smoke one with you. What a legend. Right on, man. Okay, so I'm ready to continue here. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my little show. Nice to have everybody here. Guess I'm gonna continue with this eagle here. Let's see what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? right, everybody. So how's everybody doing tonight, huh? How are you, boss? Says Ulysses. I'm doing good, Ulysses. You can call me Jose. Boss is, well, actually, I am people's bosses, though, because I'm the contractor. But me gusta más cuando me dicen Jose. That sounds more personal, like, more like a friend to friend kind of a thing. Yeah, you can call me boss if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. I don't know, you guys. I think I'm messing up this eagle somehow. Let's see here. It's like next time it's gonna rain. Rain for quite a while, everybody. This is not good for me. I don't need it to be raining too much. I'd rather have it nice and sunny. Alright, guys, that looks pretty good, I think. How's everybody doing tonight, huh? Everybody's so quiet again. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Let's see what I'm gonna do now. Now I'm going to add color on this side over here a little bit more. Like that looks pretty good. Like the way that's coming out. Continue here. But yeah, you guys, I think there's supposed to be like some kind of eclipse, right? Tonight or in the next couple of days. Does anybody know about that? somebody was telling me about that. Well, it's been in the news and stuff, but I forgot which day it is. Does anybody know what day the eclipse is gonna be? Anybody? My chargers are messed up, you guys. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. Sorry about that. But does anybody know what day the eclipses are supposed to happen? My mom was saying that it's really bad for pregnant women to go and watch solar eclipse, you guys. So she was telling us this morning that if women watch the solar eclipse, she says that it's bad for their babies. Telling telling us to make sure that you stay away from solar eclipse. And then she says that you're supposed to wear like a red ribbon around your waist with like a safety pin or some kind of something that's metal on that red ribbon around your waist, and that the ribbon and the key should be in contact with your skin or something like underneath your regular clothes, like your underwear. You know what I mean? So I guess a red ribbon and a piece of metal. Okay, for pregnant women. My mom. That's what my mom says. For those of you who know that my mom's passion, and these are things that you have been passed down to her through, throughout the years. So my mom was talking about it this morning, and I was just translating for her. So in case of you that are believers in stuff like that, or you would like to take my mom's advice, she said to, that she said to for pregnant women to not go and check out the eclipses. Okay. And me, it's not that I don't believe, but there could be some scientific thing on that. You know what I mean? So, suppose, and you know what? Even the scientists tell you that when there's a solar eclipse, you're not supposed to look at it either because it could blind you and stuff like that too. So there's the lunar eclipse has got to be similar also. Okay, you guys. Let's continue here. I'm gonna color this peak a little bit more. Let's do that. I'm gonna do it all in black. I think that's something we need to put in this drawing too. Some kind of whatchamacallit, people? Cut me out here. Uh, some kind of music notes. Did everybody notice how the days are getting really long now? Huh? There we go. This eagle's coming out funny, you guys. I'm not liking it. But anyways, let's go. Let's continue here. All right, let's continue here. And then we're gonna make the eye. I'm gonna do brown eyes because it's a Mexican eagle. When I do American eagles, I use blue eyes or red eyes, but usually like blue eyes. Alright, everybody, let's continue here. The eagle's gonna always have another wing this way. Okay, let's do that for this. That's good. Let's leave that like that. Let's make the beak yellow now, okay? Let's make the yellow beak. Let's find a nice yellow or like almost orange kinda. But we could add two colors. You could always add two colors to make one. In case you Alright, so let's use one of these colors here.
Old Spice, 24/7, odor protection.
Okay. Try first. Oh yeah, this one looks nice. That's a nice yellow. Nice yellow there. Let's try this other one. I think I like this one better, but let's try this third one just in case. It's definitely the second one. This one's too orange. This one's cool and all, but I like this one better. So let's use this one. let's go. So this is one I use for the beak. You know what? But the beak also has those parts where the eagle breathes. I'm gonna put those right here. The eagle's gotta be able to breathe. That's where he breathes from. Just leave it like that. Like this. David Torres. You will Jeep, says David. What's happening, vato? I noticed that a lot of people put or use Cheech and Chong, to make clips and stuff on TikTok and everywhere. Also pretty funny, man. It brings back all kinds of great memories as being a kid. My older brothers used to rent Cheech and Chong all the time when I was a little boy. And I was telling people that I always wanted to be like that vato. He's hella funny. He's a positive man. You know what I mean? I mean, they did kind of, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about what they're saying because earlier when I was talking about them, I got banned from TikTok. They didn't like that what I was saying about them. Well, they're very funny people. Cheech and Chong are very positive people. They're old men now, I was watching a couple videos on them earlier. Man, they're really old. But then I'm really old myself, even though I was a little kid. Those guys are basically like my dad's age. A bit different from their age and my age. And even my older brothers, to their age, they were still kids too when those guys' movies were, except for the later ones, but yeah. I'm doing good, David. Okay, so that looks pretty good like that. I like this song a lot. I used to listen to my videos all the time. I'll dance to it, like if I'm fishing and I'm listening to music. And I don't know. This song's tight. I like it. There it goes there. And you might go wrong. Alright, more color to it. Need some more. Like that a little bit. Like that. And I'll add a little bit more in a minute. Texas Cowboy says, I think it keeps cutting out. You know what? It's my Wi-Fi, man. I'm in a really bad area. But on this phone where you're on, that's just my regular phone. All these other phones are the ones that are on Wi-Fi. This phone, if it's cutting out, then I don't know what's going on. Because on TikTok, I always use... Let me turn on the pinche Wi-Fi because it might be messing with it. There. On TikTok, I always keep that on my personal phone, and it always has it doesn't need the Wi-Fi. Okay, so now I'm gonna finish the eye, you guys. The eye's gonna be white, and then I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna give it brown eyes. That brown eyes for a Mexican eagle proper, right? Because my eyes are brown, and I'm a águilo, so I think brown is gonna be great. Okay, guys, let's continue. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is what I got so far. Okay, so now I'm going to make those eyes brown because I have brown eyes, and the eagle will look beautiful and brown. Okay, so let's make it brown. Yeah, this is a nice brown right here. Nice and light.
Now business taxes, getting year-round advice at no extra cost. Intuit TurboTax.
Change this music. There we go. I like Shannon. Shannon's got great music. There you go. Yeah, I don't want to mess with it too much, then it'll make it look weird. The eyes are really hard to do for me, so I'm just gonna leave it just like that, okay? Now I'm gonna add color to it, and then I'll move on to something else. Ahí está. El ojo lo hice ahorita, pero no sé. Me hace difícil para mí hacer ojos. So, here we go. I'm gonna use this brown here. This brown looks good. I'm gonna try to shade this eagle like if it was fire. Watch, I'll show you. This is the way I do it. There you guys. So how does it look? Is there any opinions? Any suggestions? Just I'm gonna keep shading it. Says user 81 million says, do you support Trump? You think I'm crazy? No, I'm just joking. You know what? Honestly, a user 71 million. I don't do politics. I don't vote for anybody. You know, it doesn't matter if Mr. Trump has done good or bad, or you know what? Every person that has been elected to presidency since I can remember. You know, back to Reagan. Reagan is the first president that I remember as a little boy. Everybody has done good things and bad things. So it's not like, you know, even if somebody does something good, people are still not going to like it. They're going to hate you. They're all kinds of weird stuff. And Mr. Trump is kind of like that. You know, a lot of people voted him because he promised a lot of things, right? He promised a lot of things, and that's how people get elected to office. You know, obviously it's obvious, and so a lot of people voted for him for a lot of stuff that he said he was going to be doing for them, and this and that. And just like every other president, a lot of people regret it later. You know, so it's not like, oh, do I support Trump? He's our president right now, and it's my duty as an American to follow the law, right? So that's what I do. I just follow whoever's in charge because that's the law. You know, obviously I couldn't follow somebody else's law because they didn't get elected. They're not as the that's how the Constitution was written. It was written by a lot of people coming up with the main idea. Okay, so they got voted to leave, and so that's why they wrote the Constitution of the United States, because that was like all those people that were there at that time decided that this was the best for all the people. So from now on, you know, that's why people, armies, they go by it. They go to uphold the Constitution. You know, so against foreign invaders or domestic terrorists, all kinds of stuff. You know, I don't want to go into all that kind of detail or anything. But if President Trump is our president right now, then I don't have a choice. Because I didn't vote and I didn't want to, and I still will. I got no time for that. Okay, so Mr. Trump is our president. Let's just keep going, pay our taxes or whatever the government requires. I'm not gonna go out of my way for anything because I've never done that. Clinton or Obama or whoever, to me, all that's the same. When I see that when people get political, you lose a lot of friends. I ain't got no time for that. You know what I mean? I just respect whoever's in charge, and that's it. That's my opinion on politics. I got no time for go and rally the troops for this person or that person or get into arguments or be all negative because of whoever. I got no time for that. You know what I mean? If it was up to me to vote, I would vote for my mom and my dad as president, as the first lady, and as the leader. Okay, so yeah, yo, a lot of people support Trump a lot. They even want to make a third term for him now, I think, or something like that. You know, people are actually even looking into that. And that's never happened before, but with a lot of people that do support President Trump, they might even go through the legal process and all that to make it legal. Okay, like an amendment to the Constitution, and there's a lot of things there that our President Trump would like to change on the Constitution to be able to let him do the things that he wants to do. All kinds of stuff, okay? So I got no time to say hip hip hooray for this and hip hip hooray for that. I don't like politics. I believe in the American Constitution as it is right now. I don't think that you should mess with something that's not broken, you know, because then you start getting stuff like the Civil War. Okay, you guys remember the Civil War, right? American Civil War. That's why, because it's the people that were in charge started not if they want to be the people that didn't like the people that were being in charge, so they wanted to change things, make things different. They didn't want to be forced by one side, and so that's how you get the American Constitution, the Revolution, the Civil War. I'm sorry, because people they're like, no, 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 we don't want to do it like that. No, but it says here that we have to do it like this. No, yes, no, and then that's how you got all the states fighting against each other. You know, the North against the South, and there was actual people that were brothers and sisters, uncles, and fighting on opposite sides because of the politics in those days. Okay, slavery obviously was like the main issue, I guess. I don't know, but it wasn't really just the slavery. Okay, you guys, there was a lot of stuff there that had to do with it. Okay, it was like a southern way of life. They didn't want to give it up because the union had other ideas, all kinds of stuff. Okay, I don't want to go into all that,
Gillette Clear
but
Shampoo is
yeah,
#1 in consumer loyalty. Gillette Antiperspirant.
that's what I'm talking about, Larry. DJ Pinocchio. Yeah, this guy has a lot of good jams. Mauricio Reyes. Buenas noches, ¿cómo estaba? Okay, let's continue here. Yeah, so look, when people ask me about that, about if I support President Trump, that's what I do, you guys. I don't take politics. I don't take politics. I don't support this person or that person. I got no time for that. Okay? I'm just glad that all my legal statuses are in order here in the United States, because or else I would be asked out. Because when I was a little boy, I crossed the border illegally and all that. Okay, as like around 5, I was like 5 years old. I can barely remember that stuff, but and I've told this story many times. I don't want to bore you guys with that story, but anyways, let's continue. starting to look better, you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys know that my mom actually calls me a lagilo? Does anybody know that? Some of you guys know that, like I'm talking about like the people that are actually listening right now. That my mom's, that's her little nickname for me she has. Calls me a lagilo. So class, people. Oh, I could go pretty low. Okay, look, so all I'm doing right now is giving it like a little pass so that it has brown everywhere, but not so you don't see it, just so it's not white. I went with darker, I did it darker at first where I wanted it, and now I'm just adding just a tiny bit. You can't even see it, but I could see it. It just takes off the white, okay? And that's how you make it full-blooded, fully brown. Just fully brown like that, just a little bit, and I'm gonna leave it just like that. I don't need to mess with it anymore. Okay, looks pretty good. I'm gonna leave it like that because I'm probably gonna change it later. Janice Garcia, ¿verdad? Hi Janice, ¿cómo está? How are you doing? No sé si habla español o inglés or both, but right on, unas noches. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more over here. Sometimes I don't want to confuse the paper because then it starts getting weird, you guys. Okay, so let's continue here. This is my Azteca King Warrior wrenching gun. There, like that. I want it to look hella tight. Nice and brown. See now, because I'm making it going. Like that. You know what I mean? A lot of color. There. Over here too. That. Look tight. I'll do the same thing over here. Y mire que tiene esta pluma allí. Acá. Pues mira.
Why flip a coin when you can twist a cookie? Twist on it with Oreo.
I used to struggle with dandruff.
There.
But now I use Head and Shoulders every wash.
There we go.
Because the active
That's good.
ingredient in Head
Put
and
it a little
Shoulders
more over
fights off
here.
the microbes that cause dandruff.
Like this, look like flames.
See?
See, no, mira.
Things down here.
Gotta make it.
Make every wash count.
Cause that's the way feathers look. Feathers do that. Feathers are never perfect lines. They turn sometimes. I know because I've had chickens and birds, you know. So trust me on this, everybody. There. I'm gonna stop messing with it because then I'm gonna mess it up. And we don't want that now, too, we people. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more something to this eagle before I continue working something else. Necesita algo todavía. That's what I got, you guys. See? But something like that, with just the eagle. Y esta vez no le puse la culebra, pero I'm gonna put it, I think I'm gonna put it over here somewhere. Acá que tenga la culebra en este lado. You know, but I also put a scorpion. Un alacrán, le puse un alacrán aquí, un escorpión. But I think I'm still gonna put like una culebra, ¿verdad? I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Like over here, a snake maybe? Anyways. Hey, Winkler. Hoser, how you doing? Long time no see, huh? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention there to the comments. Miss Winkler says, how are you, dear friend? I'm doing great. I really missed you. Well, I'm glad you're back. Rosita Torres, how you doing, baby? Reynoso, how are you doing? I am doing even better now that you're here, Sandrita. Thank you for being here. All right. Oh, I see Rainer over here on Instagram. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention because I was concentrated on this eagle, so it took me a while to see the comments. Sorry about that, everybody. Right on. Okay, so let me see. So I was working on this part of this eagle right here. And this is what I have so far. Let's see. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna work on this skeleton, but I'm thinking of putting a snake down here. I'm thinking yes, maybe no, but I can still put a snake over here too. You know, just the head. I don't want the whole snake. Just maybe like pura cabeza, así que esté like trying to bite you, like You know what I mean? Mr. Winkler says, it's 4 a.m. for me right now. Wow. You're from Germany, right? You're from Germany, right? Alright, you guys, let's continue here. Isn't it so amazing how you can have a conversation with somebody over the internet for free all the way around the world? For those of you that are young, you have no idea, but when we were little kids, when we were younger, we still had to use rotary phones and all kinds of stuff. And you had to dial a 1 and get international coverage and all kinds of this weird shit when you had a phone back in the days. There was only one phone inside the house, you know, and everybody had to share it. And then you had the yellow pages. And then you had the yellow pages. You had different different things, a whole kinds of stuff now that do not exist anymore, you guys. Okay, so let me see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna either put a snake here or not. He said, Rainer Winkler says, "Are you really good at drawing?" Well, I don't know, sir. You've seen a lot of the stuff that I draw. I mean, if you're the same person that used to watch me before, that's where I met you. I met you here. I met you drawing. You know, when I first started doing this show, I used to talk to you back in the days, right? Or was it in the morning shows? But I think it was like when I was drawing though. See, this is another drawing that I. This is another drawing that I did. I finished this one. I don't know, maybe like a couple weeks ago. This is a drawing I did. This is a community drawing to where I get different ideas from different viewers, and then I put them all together and make it stuff like this. Okay, you guys. Anyways, and I still have Sandrita Torres' drawing. I'm sorry, baby. I've never sent to you. You must think I'm a terrible, terrible guy, huh, Sandrita? Yeah, terrible, terrible guy. So anyways, yeah, you guys, so that's what I do. So you're from Germany, right, Mr. Rainer Winkler? Because there's somebody else that's either you or named very, very similar, and they're from Germany. So I don't know. Let's figure that out. Okay, guys, so let's continue here. I'm going to make either a ribbon here. I think a ribbon would look nice. I could say something like, I don't know, Arriba la Raza or something, you know. I never like to put negative things on my drawings, so let's think of something here for this ribbon. I'm going to make it. I'm gonna make it red, red. I don't know, red would not be good. White and red. I'm gonna make it green, white, and red, like the Mexican colors. Okay. See my Mexican flag down here. See, 'cause I'm Mexican, right? So I think I'm gonna make it verde, blanco, y rojo. Yeah, that'll do. Let's do that. Let's do it. I'm gonna outline it in black first, and then I'm going to make it in. Then I'll add the color to it. Cause I need to get going on this drawing, you guys. In a minute, I'm gonna do it real quick.
Sometimes it can feel like there's no way out of treatment-resistant depression. You take one antidepressant after another, and they aren't working for you. It's
Don't
like
take
you're
that
going in
stuff.
circles.
Stick a heel.
Turn to a different choice.
Stick a heel. Make it.
Spravato is the only FDA-approved nasal
No
spray
drugs needed.
with or without oral antidepressant for adults with
You know what, you guys? I don't know what's going on with my power, but my phones are going dead real quick here. I'm gonna try to stay alive as long as I can. Okay, one phone just went. I don't think the Facebook's gonna cut it, you guys. How about that? I'm trying to deal with all these phones. It's not easy. There we go. All right, let's continue. Okay, so I was doing this ribbon right here. I'm doing a ribbon on the bottom. Estoy poniendo un listón aquí abajo para que se mire bonito. Like that. There, just a simple ribbon. And then I'll write something in here. Le voy a poner any suggestions? Anybody? Something I should say Mexican wise? There we go. I don't know what I'm gonna put on there yet, but anyway, so now I'm gonna work on this guy's crown. I'm gonna make it gold. It's mire que sea puro oro. All right, so let's do that. Mix so fast. Ice crack so sweet. And I'm gonna use the same color as I used on that eagle, para que se mire igual. Because el pico del águila, el águila aquí, debe ser del mismo color de oro. Acá también bien chingón. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna change it. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that looks nice. That's a nice gold right there. That's nice right there. I'm gonna use this one right here. Let me see what else. Let's rock the planet. I'm gonna use my Azteca Hill bottle. Watch, check it out. Okay, you guys, you see this pattern right here, right? On the Azteca Hill bottle, which reminds me to tell you, you can get it on Walmart online, Amazon, and Flip. I'm gonna use this on his crown right here, on this Azteca King's crown. I'm gonna do it right there. Just something simple like that, okay? Aquí da bien chingón. Let's do that. I like that. Alright, so I'm gonna pretend it's like this, kind of like sideways a little bit. I just see. I'm gonna draw that right here, kind of like this. Too big. Like a half a circle, así está bien. There, like that. That's why I always do everything in pen last, because see, I just do it really lightly with my pencil. Once I get it the way I like it, then that's the way I do it. So I take forever doing my drawings, you guys. So I'm gonna do something like that. There, that's good enough. There. Like that, and then I'll do a little pattern like that, okay? So let's do black. Very lightly, like that. Boom, see that? Not dark, just lightly. Now I'm gonna do another one on the back over here. Just kind of behind it. Boom, like that. And then I'm gonna do something like this here. Like that, and then down, like that. I'm gonna do another one on this side. Okay, like that. Like that. Good. There. Make it nice and dark now. See that? Okay. Someone, if you see this, a stick of help, man. There we go. And there. See, on mine, I'm gonna make it a little bit different. Okay, I'm gonna put little hearts on mine. Oh, I'm sorry, Texas Cowboy. I wasn't paying attention. I'm switching over to watch on my TV to watch your stream. All right, well, right on. Sometimes I don't pay attention because I'm looking down, you know. So I apologize about that. Okay, so I want it to look very similar to my bottle. Okay, don't have to be all perfect or nothing. I don't want that. So let me see. I'm gonna use little hearts on mine because I always use hearts on everything that I do. I'm gonna start with the first one. It's a half a heart because it's the side of a crown. And I'll do another little heart right here. And I'm gonna put all my hearts vertical. Some people say, oh, why don't you put them sideways? Because I don't want to. Okay, whoever the artist is can decide on what he's gonna be doing. Like that. Another one right here. There. Okay, you can do whatever you want with art. Like that, see? With your heart. A stick of health man breaks hearts left and right. Not really, I don't break hearts, you know, but I keep hearts happy. How's that? There. That looks tight. I like the way it looks. I'm not gonna mess with it too much because then it's gonna make it look weird. We're not going for that weird look. So I'm gonna leave it right there. See? Now I'm just gonna make this a little bit darker. Like that. I'll make it look tight. And you stop there. So you keep messing with it. Like that. There, so like that. Alright, so I'm gonna pick up this one over here. Wiki. Yeah, that looks good. Come on, let's go to work. Shake your booty and scream, oh yeah. There's a little songs I dance to all the time too, you guys. I grew up on this song, so it's tight. I like it. This is one of those songs I can listen to over and over and over and over and over. There. I'm gonna leave it just like that because I don't want to mess it up. Actually, I'm gonna darken this up a little bit. It looks a little bit too light. This one also. There we go, like that. Change this a little bit. Let's continue. Go crazy. Let your body be lazy. There. Maybe this one needs a little bit more in here like this. This is a little bit too light. That looks way better. There. I don't want to mess with it too much. Look at it and see what I'm doing. Okay, so this is what we got so far, everybody. Been working on this. We've done the sequel a little bit. Just starting to do this case crown. I'm gonna make it gold. And I did the symbol kind of like my Azteca heel bottle, okay? And then I'm still gonna be doing the Aztec calendar back here. And I'm gonna continue it. Okay, let's continue. Now I'm gonna make his crown. Make it gold. Let's do it. Let's see. I was gonna use this color. This other one right here. Los dos tan bonitos. Let's see.
Starts at the top.
I like this one better.
In the GMC Hummer EV.
Because it looks more like the looks more like my Azteca heel bottle. So I'm gonna use this one. Okay, let's do it. Alright, how's everybody doing tonight? So I'm gonna do this part also before I forget. I'll go like this. And then I'll make this gold also. Like that. I'm just gonna make it simple. I don't want to get all weird on it, okay, guys? And though this part right here, I'm gonna go like this. Just gonna make a nice little circle right here. And that's it. And I'll leave it. There. Okay, so I'm gonna make his crown gold. Because me bien chingona. So let's do it. I'm gonna make this crown look like it's on fire. Como si fuera lumbre. Watch, check it out. That's how I do it. See, mira, that's it. A little bit of shading right there. That'll do it. Continue. Orden este lado. Así. Down. Want to look tight. Got a lot of color right there. See now? Go back and touch it up again. See, that was good. Guys, what do you guys think? Just my light real quick. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna continue.
Hey DJ, play that Vitamin freestyle, Holmes. It's my favorite.
All right, let's continue. Órale, vale. Says Lil Gordillo. Lily, I'm sorry, babe. Just chilling right here, baby. Drawing some. Drawing. How you been? How's your day going so far, huh? Hope it's been good. Sometimes it takes me a while to see the comments because, I'm looking down here and the way I have my phone set up. So it takes me a while to answer my comments when I'm drawing. But I'm glad you're here. I like that. You're a positive lady. And we got Juvenal Zavala. Órale, buenas noches, ¿cómo está? Estamos aquí dibujando un rato, miren. Estoy haciendo un rey azteca, making an Azteca king. Kind of like me. Yo soy José Reynoso, so Azteca helps me. So basically, I'm drawing myself right here, you guys. Later on, I ask questions like this on my show. Who's that person I'm drawing? Since I'm Jose Reynoso, you're Azteca health man, right? I'm making an Azteca health king right here. Anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, I like this song. It's kind of tight. You get this ink up a little bit further up. See now, it looks way better. Make this look firme, homie. Okay, let's do it. Cindy! Is that you, baby? Nice to have you here, Cindy. I found that drawing I did for you around here somewhere. I'll find it. We should just start a new one for you one of these days when you have time. I have one that I did for you, but you know what? It's not up to my standards for you. I need to do something really nice and special for you, Cindy, okay? I like this song a lot. This one's pretty tight. So I'm gonna make his crown right here. It's a Azteca king. I'm gonna make his crown look like it's on fire. Watch, check it out. Something like this. People like the music. Even though I feel like I should put on some Madonna for Cindy Ponce. That was hella cool how you and Elvia, you always used to love Madonna. Madonna was like brand new in those days when we were kids. That was hella tight. I still remember you guys had a little boombox, you and Elvia. A little ghetto blaster. That was hella tight. Hey Bruce, how's it going? Anyways, you guys check it out. This is what I got so far. I'm gonna make this Azteca King look firme. Check it out. Especially when I'm listening to good music. I like that. When I'm drawing and listening to music that I like, puts me in that mood, you know? Just kind of makes you concentrate. Add a little bit of color over here. See, then I'm gonna make it turn into fire. I like doing fire on my drawings a lot for some reason. I don't know why, but I think fire looks tight. There we go, like that. That looks nice, everybody. What do you guys think? Okay, so I want to make his crown look like gold. This is just the beginning, right? So I'm going to shade it, and then I'm going to turn it into fire, and then I'm going to make it look like gold. So I did something really similar on his crown, like my Azteca heel bottle right here, right? So I did something very similar. Yeah. Anyways. Like sometimes you don't want to add too much detail because then you're the only one that can actually, what you did and, What about those paintings people do nowadays where they hang up from the ceiling and then they're going swinging back and forth and they're spilling paint all over the place? As an artist, I can't really say anything because you know what? Sometimes things are a great idea, but I don't know if I would pay a lot of money for those drawings though, for those paintings. It's just basically wasting paint. But that's why there's all kinds of people in this world. It's like going to the pulga or the dump. Some people's garbage is other people's treasures. I'm gonna tell you something funny. I've been with a few friends, right? I'm not gonna mention any names, but sometimes you go to the dump, to go throw things away, right? And I'm not kidding you not. I've been with a couple guys I know that instead of you show up with a full truckload, to go to the dump, right? To dump stuff. And I kid you not, I've been with these couple vatos that instead of leaving with an empty truck, nice and clean empty truck, you come back with more stuff and you went there to throw away. You know what I mean? So yeah, a couple guys like that. And so sometimes some people's garbage is other people's treasures. One time I went to the dump with these two guys, right? I kid you not, man. I had my truck loaded up all the way to the top. And I was just there to throw everything away. We left the job site and had a couple of my friends help me out. And that kid you not, these vatos, after we threw everything away, that we were there to throw away, these vatos started going through the dump. Okay, I'm talking about where, the landfills and stuff. Because they also have recycling areas on the side, at the dumps. They have the recycling side too. You can buy old machines, it's the couches, all kinds of stuff, real cheap at the dump. So if you guys know people that hoard stuff, hoarding, people que no le gusta tirar nada, people that don't like to throw anything away, never tell them about that. Never take them to the dump, okay? Because they will come back with way more junk than when you arrived with. It's happened to me many times. There's a few people that sometimes that I've taken to the dump, like friends, and oh my god, they will bring back more stuff than what you came there with. Okay, that's looking better. Okay, so I'm doing this King's Crown now. Le estoy haciendo su corona a este rey. Es un rey azteca. De los pretty girls. Yeah, you guys, so it's like I was telling you, because I go to the dump all the time, man. I go to all the dumps. I've been to every single dump that you can think of around here. It's the Sonoma County, Marin County, Lake County, San Jose County, Santa Clara, San Francisco. I've been to every single dump you can think of. Because that's part of my job, Since I work all over the place, you have to know where the dumps are at. You want to know where all the material places are at to buy anything from lumber to cement, concrete, Portland cement, block, brick, whatever. So I travel all over the place sometimes to be able to do all this kind of stuff. All over the Bay Area. So like if I get a job in San Jose, right? And I'm gonna be using the dump a lot or buying material a lot, you wanna know exactly where everything is at. So that's what I do. I especially like especially back in the days, because like right now everything's easy. You just open your phone, you click here, click there, you put in cement, it tells you exactly where to go, where to get it, GPS, all that. Back in the days when I first started doing construction work, it was all about using maps. Okay, maps, and you would go to the gas station back in the days, and the good gas stations would have a map of the area of where you're at. So we'd be doing that all the time. We'd be stopping at the gas stations all the time just to watch to look at their map. Because especially when I went far away, a lot of times I already had the maps of the areas where I was working at. But once in a while, you want to stop at a gas station because you're not gonna have that many maps, especially when you're going further away. You know what I mean? Luis Cepeda dice, tío. Hola Luis, what's happening? Escúchame tu tía, salúdamela. Roberto Orozco, ¿verdad? ¿Cómo le va, Roberto? Yeah, so en esos años, there was a lot of stopping at all the gas stations because all those gas stations, and not every single gas station, but the good ones would have a map. They would have a map, and then it's you have your address, where you're going, all this and all that. So then you look at the map they'd have, and then you'd find yourself, or you'd find your way around to be able to find a job site. So, the address where you're going and all this and all that. So yeah. For those of you that were doing construction work in those days, you know what I'm talking about. You just pick up your phone. You don't even have to type it in. You just click on the microphone. You say the address, and it takes you right there right away. Okay. I'm talking about, like 25, 30 years ago. Because I've been doing this construction work for, like over 30 years now. So for those of you that have, been around, you know what I'm talking about. That's one of those things, youngsters won't even know. Even probably some of your in Gen X, even back in the days, back in the days, it was tough. Yeah, there was no such thing as Google. There was no such thing as just even calling your client was bad because you had to use a payphone every time. You had to have a bunch of quarters. There was payphones, in all the gas stations. Yeah, but they weren't like everywhere. Okay, you guys. So you have to make sure because if you once you, especially a lot of the job sites, if they were up in the hills a little bit, you would get lost for sure. She's home, says Luisa. All right, as long as she hasn't forgotten about me. I knew there was a reason I loved her. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, so back in the days, yeah, we always looking for job sites and stopping at gas stations and looking at the maps on the wall. Especially when I was younger, I would before I was even doing construction work, my dad would get jobs, far away because he was in the union in those days. My dad would get jobs really far away, San Jose, or Concord or wherever. And we used to live in San Rosa, right? And since there was no GPS or anything like that, we would take our dad, my brothers and I. Sometimes, we would take turns, of course, but we would take turns taking him. They would he would get an address somewhere down in the East Bay, or and we would take him over there, and it would take us hours just to get there, and looking for the address, stopping at the gas stations, looking at the map at the gas stations, asking for directions. So a lot of the times, we'd leave hella early because my dad, he's an early riser, right? And once we were there, since it took us hours to get there, my dad would say, why don't you ask him if he's got anything for you to do instead of just waiting for me around. And that's what we would do. My brothers and I we'd ask whoever's in charge right there. We'd be like, hey, where's we're from Santa Rosa. We're here with our dad, and we're gonna was wondering if you had any work for me, so I could, help you do whatever. And a lot of the times they would say, yes, why don't you go ahead and help your dad, assist him in whatever he's going to be doing, or just help do something. They would find something for us to do, and we would continue to work to make money instead of just waiting for my dad to do his 8 hours. Because I mean, we were going hella far away, and to drive back, there's a lot of traffic, you guys. For those of you guys that commute, a lot of people worry about and they complain about a little bit of traffic here. Like us, we'll drive from here to Novato or from here to San Rafael, or it takes you. If it was gonna take you 30 minutes, it'll take you an hour. Okay, down Highway 101, I do this all the time. But when you're driving further away into the closer and more further away into the bay that you get, the more traffic there is. Okay, so people like us, we're not used to that. It'll take us a long time just to get back. So a lot of times I would get work just because of that. We tell my dad's company or boss or whoever, like, do you have anything for me to do? Is there anything that I could help you with? It's a far drive back. Most of the time they would say, yes, just go ahead and why don't you go help your dad? Help your dad and whatever he needs. And yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Jose. All right. And so we'd make money. But that's my point. But back in the days, there was no GPS, there was no, Google or nothing like that. You had to write down the address. The client would give you, you would talk to the client. The client would give you the address. For example, 123 Wood Boulevard, okay, San Jose or Santa Clara, whatever it was. And then we'll be like, well, we live in Santa Rosa, and we're gonna be going down, down the Highway 101, probably going through Oakland, or going through San Francisco, to Woodside, or whatever. And they would give us directions as fast as they could, and then we would try to get there. But on the way there, especially like when you're almost there, you would stop at gas stations to look at the maps, and also to ask the local people there on directions. You'd be like, hey, Esty, I'm doing a job on, in this area here, and I was wondering if you could give me some directions, when you were there, pretty close by. And a lot of times the local people would help you. Oh, yeah, you know what? You're actually going the wrong way. Just go back this way, and, you'll see this big pine here, and take a left there, and you'll see it. You'll see it. Because there are people that are local from there. They're local people from there. And so that was the way you used to do it back in the days, you guys. There was no GPS. It wasn't no like Google's got, the little car where it drives around, shows you the video and all this and all that. No, none of that. None of that. It was just you would get you would get the address from the client, and as best directions if they could give you, because they live far away also. Okay, and a lot of times you just follow the main highways to the city where you're going, and then that's what I'm telling you. We would get out, we would go to the gas station, first gas station you see, and they would have a map. And usually what I would do is I would ask the local people there, hey, sir or ma'am, or well, I'm a little bit lost. Or the person inside the gas station would most of the time know what you were talking about. They'd be like, oh yeah, you know what, it's really easy. You just, you see that road right there? Keep going there, go down like a mile, you'll see this big sign that says, something, and it'll be right half a mile from there or whatever. And if they didn't know, one of the people there that would pump gas or something would know. And, I would ask them, hey, sir, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit lost. I was wondering if I could, ask you for directions. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, sure. And that's how we used to do it back in the days, you guys. No BS. And a lot of those times you have to have good people skills, because you can't just show up to somebody and start bothering them. and insist or stuff like that. Okay, so it doesn't work like that. And that's how I get a lot of my people skills is through my mom. My mom has always taught me how to talk to people. You know, my dad, he's a man of very few words, but he's always straight to the point, you know. But my mom, she's more sociable. My mom likes to talk to people and use more words, is what I'm trying to say. My dad, he'll just say like one or two words, just straight to the point. So I get the talking to people through my mom part, you know, being sociable. I get that through her. I like that. When I was a little kid, my mom basically taught me how to be an electrician, you guys. My mom used to, you know, cut the cords on the vacuums and use electrical tape. You know, that's the first time I saw electrical tape when I was a little boy, right? And I would watch my mom do all kinds of things. You know, she would cut cords and fix the vacuum, and you know, she'd buy a vacuum at a garage sale somewhere. She would buy a vacuum at a garage sale somewhere when I was a little boy, right? And then she would make me carry it on the bus. And when you're a little kid like that, it's embarrassing, you know. And I'd be like, man, mom, I don't want to. And man, my mom would she'd give me a pinch, like she'd like pinch me, right? She'd like, "Llévatelo, no legues." So then I would know what's up. You know, I gotta carry that thing, right? When you're a little kid, that's embarrassing. So I could barely carry this vacuum, you know, on the bus, the city bus. And then when we get home, my mom would bust out her little pliers, and she had like one or two screwdrivers, okay, and some pinzas and an electrical tape. And my mom, she would fix a rocket on the space shuttle. I'm a kid, you're not, okay? So I got that from my mom. You know, I got that, you know, you can fix anything kind of a thing. And also, my mom's the kind of person that when you're hanging out with her, she's talking to you and she's giving you advice. All right, she's giving you advice at the same time. So she'll show you how to fix the space shuttle, and she'll give you parental guidance at the same time. Okay, so I'm a very lucky man. So how's everybody doing? Okay, everybody, my phones are all going dead pretty soon, so I don't know how long I'll be able to stay online, all right? Yeah, and so, yeah, so my mom would take us to garage sales, right? And she would buy these old vacuums because the cord was cut. You know, she'd buy them for like a quarter. I'm talking about like, you know, 40 years ago, 45 years ago, because I was a little boy, right? And then my mom, she would see like a little yard sale or something, and my mom's the kind of person that has always saved money, okay? Hey, Bere Ayala. ¿Cómo estás? How you doing, baby? Dora P. Hi, Dora. How you doing? P. Real, right? I'm telling the story when I was a little boy, right? And my mom would, when I was a little kid, my mom actually, like I was telling you, she started showing me how to be like a mechanic, an electrician, a plumber, a poet, a pawn, and a king. You know, so she would take me to garage sales, and she would buy old junk, you guys. I kid you not. I mean, old-fashioned, ¿cómo se llama? Vacuum cleaners. Vacuum cleaners that you know, that people were basically throwing away, and they would sell it to my mom. You know, and my mom, she's been those kind of people that she's one of those people that saves money. All right, you guys. All right, we gotta take our healing sense, blessing sense, and then positive vibes. Thank you so much. So that's one of the things I was telling you about right now is that In those days, when I first started becoming my mom showed me how to be a plumber, a poet, a pawn, and a king. And she was a mechanic too at the same time. So for those of you that my mom know my mom and you guys watch us, she showed me how to basically do all those things, by example. So my mom would buy these old vacuums, right? And me as a little boy, I was embarrassed. Supposedly, I was embarrassed. And she would make me carry these things home. And then she would bust out her little. She had like one or two screwdrivers, some little pinzas, and electrical tape, you guys. And my mom would fix those old vacuums, and she would use them there at the house. She would use them at the house, and she showed us. She would have us clean the house. Your drawings are amazing. Oh, thank you so much. Check it out. I'm drawing an Azteca Health King right here. So yeah, I put a crown on him, right? And I'm making his crown match my Azteca Hill bottom. San Jose Reynoso, your Azteca Health man. So I'm making this Azteca King, right? And so I put his crown on him, and I'm making his crown look like my bottle here. That's what keeps me going, you know. Just telling the story about how my mom showed me how to be those kind of men that don't stop, You need plumbing done? Got it. My mom was a plumber, electrician, mechanic. She to this day, I haven't figured out how many things my mom is actually able to do, you guys, honestly. And I'm gonna ask her tomorrow morning when we're live, okay? So I'm still trying to figure that one out myself. Anyways, these phones are going dead, everyone, so I don't know how long they're gonna last. All right, let's continue then. Here we go. Enough with that break. Let's see what I'm gonna do next. So this, let's see. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna continue with his crown. I'm gonna make it look like it's fire. Watch, check it out. That's how you do it. Okay, first you make the fire. So I make fires with hearts. I make a heart like this. Like that. And you make a heart that way. You do the same thing here. You make another heart here. You make it go that way. I'll make this heart this other way, like that. Like this. Another one here. Another one there. Like that. What an appropriate song. Like that. Love hearts. Especially pretty girls' hearts. Never play with girls' hearts though. Okay, get on. Always be honest, and that's it. That's all you can do. Like that looks good. We'll make more hearts over here. So don't be a heartbreaker, you know what I mean? Like that looks good. Another heart here. I turn hearts into flame. See that? I don't know if you can see it from there, but that's what I do. I turn hearts into flames. That's what I do. Like that. Another heart, another flame. Yeah. Let's make these hearts a little bit like that. good. I like the way it's coming out. That looks good. I like the way that looks. Give me a second. That's what I got so far. All right, let's continue. We're gonna continue with this fire right here. I like the way it's coming out. I'm gonna make this turn into fire a little bit more, and then we'll keep it going. Here we go. Okay, let's do this. What's everybody doing tonight, huh? Yeah, but there's people that ask me that, what's the easiest way to make fire? Make fire with a heart. Watch, I'll show you. I'm gonna do a heart right here, real quick, and then I'm gonna turn that into a flame. Watch this. So you go like this, but I do it upside down because I want the flame to go up. So I do a half a heart, like that, and boom, that turns into a flame. See that? Very simple. Boom. You do the same thing over here. Half a heart, and then you fling it. There. See? Simple flame. Simple flame. There. I'll do another one right here. Just gonna do it a little bit smaller, and make the boom go in a slightly other direction. See? This one's the same. Boom. That turns into a flame. Same thing here, see? It's a quick heart, boom, 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 and it turns into a flame. See? And your viewer doesn't know that. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. So I turn hearts into a lot of things. I like to turn hearts into this. I turn hearts into plants and skulls. My favorite one is the fire, though. Like that. See that? Okay, so let's do another one. Watch them up. I'll show you again. So you do a quick heart like this, upside down this time, like this. Watch. Like that, and boom, you turn that into a flame. And you go the other way, same thing, heart, Boom. See? That turns into a flame. Then nobody can see it. Only you.
Why you should
Like
never
that.
wrap your
So you
credit
do the
card
same
in
thing. Another
tinfoil.
fart right
I've
here.
worked at a big corporation
that.
bank for 12 years.
See
Yesterday,
that?
I watched another
Boom.
elderly
And that
couple
turned
lose their
into
life
a
savings third
that
time
turned
this
into
week.
a
My
flame.
hands were shaking as I had to tell them, I'm
Nobody can
sorry,
see
but
it.
your
Only
account is
you.
empty.
If you look at
$47,000
it,
gone in minutes. The worst
there's
part,
a
as a
lot of
bank
hearts
manager,
right
I
here.
see this
See?
every single
They're
day. We
everywhere.
asked the police why this has been such a big
Okay.
issue in 2025, and
Okay.
this is what he said. There's a new hacking device that's flooding the streets.
Okay,
It's very
so
cheap
it
and easy to
says
buy online. Criminals are using it to silently scan every
I'm gonna
debit
take
card
a
within
break
19
here for a little
feet,
bit, you
right through
guys.
purses, pocket, and wallets. In the last month alone, over 200,000 Americans have had their accounts
Okay,
wiped
so
clean by
like
these digital
that.
pickpockets. What makes this so dangerous is that anyone
I'm gonna
can
take a
now
break
use these
after I
hacking
finish
devices
this
to
part.
steal money from innocent people, even if they have zero technical knowledge. You will never see it coming. My bank alone lost.
Shh, cállese. Can't draw. There's no music. Okay, let's see. Needs more fire. Needs more fire. Let me add some more. Here we go. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, check it out. I'm gonna add more flames right here because it needs a few more. That's good. Another one right here. That's good. Otro aquí. One here. Yeah, and otro aquí. Over here. there. Okay, now we're gonna start from the top. Make it look like flames are going down now. Here we go. Okay. Okay, it looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit more here. Basically what I've made is a bunch of fire. I made his crown a fire wash. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. Pura lumbre. Okay, so let's do this part now. This part I'm gonna do a little bit different. Okay, lo voy a hacer como este que está aquí. ¿Sí, no? I'm gonna make it look kind of like a Azteca heel bottle. You know, something like this otra vez. So what we wanna do? Let's do it. Here we go. You know what? I'm gonna finish this first, or else I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna touch it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna call it a day. I'm a little bit tired, and I don't want to mess it up. That's a good place to stop now. Okay, so I'm just gonna touch this up real quick, and I'm gonna call it a day.
I'm Michael from the Warren Street, and this is what my Ozempic air.
All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this. This side I'm gonna darken it in all the way. And then I'll leave that little part right there. That's our shade. Like that. Oh, that's good. What an appropriate song. I'm on fire. So that's why I made his crown fire. You see that, right? Those of you been watching. That's one of the questions I'm gonna be asking people. What is the Sticker Health Man's crown made out of? And whoever says fire and a Sticker Hill wins. See, very simple, right? If I made it all fire, see that? Well, you probably can't see from where you're at, but I'm gonna start having these drawings available for those of you that follow the Sticker Health Man. Thank you very much, by the way. Okay, so if you like my drawings, I'm gonna have them available for you. Like that. A little bit more over here. I like the way that's coming out. Yeah. Okay. Now it needs a little bit more over here though. Let's do it. Let's continue. And a little bit more on this side. Un poquito aquí. Okay, that looks good. Cut out a little bit more right here. There we go. Okay. So that's good right there. Let's see what else we can do here. Okay, so I'm gonna do the back of the crown right now. I'm gonna shade it that way. Watch, I'm gonna show you how to do it, alright? Here we go. You know what? I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna stop here because this is a good place to stop. Thank you very much for being here. Good night. I gotta go. Thank you very much. Thank you, Facebook. Alright, thank you very much, YouTube.